Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So, today we are going to celebrate and honor Rupesh's birthday with a meditation. Of course, that's the best thing he loves to do, and that's what he is offering you all. So, what was that?
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, sir.
So, I would like to say a few things about him. Is that, you know, when I am going to say about my journey with him, I have immense gratitude because of his presence, because of the way he is, and the amazing healings he has done with me, for me, and of course on each other. It has been a magical change in my life, especially the times when I was very low and I thought nothing will be possible. He has stood with me like that. And there were times we have had terrible fights also. When, we triggered each other's inner child, but we were mindful to heal on that. That's the best part because he always came back either healing himself, and of course he encouraged me also to heal myself, which we don't see in many people. We say that it is toxic, and we should separate, or we should not work together. All these things comes up, but here he made it a point that there is everything that we can um, transform when we look within. So this is an amazing thing. What I have learned from him is that, every small little thing on a daily basis, he looks within for answers. So even I have started that in myself also. Even if the fan doesn't work, even if there is water coming inside the house, we keep on healing ourselves because we find immense wisdom in all of that. So I would say that he is what do you call masterpiece of he's just given to us, and a lot of us doesn't understand the real value of it, because I see a lot of people coming, sitting and healing, and they change so fast, especially if they've come for some pain or some kind of healing on the diseases. It just vanishes within seconds, that they don't even remember that they had pain before. So, but I always feel that the value given to him is less. That's my personal feeling. So I would like to thank on behalf of all those people who has come to heal with him. On their behalf, I am telling you a thank you, because you have done such a valuable work. Because I see it, on an everyday basis. I see it how unconditionally he works in each situation. Whether it is in my house also. Today also it happened in my house also. He came in, and there was a healing session that just happened. And I'm so grateful for his presence as such. So I wish him a lot of happiness, a lot of awareness, and motivation to move ahead in life, so that we can guide a lot of people and also allow ourselves to rise. So he is the one who is so interested in giving you all a meditation and a talk on being state.
First of all, today I'd like to start with express my gratitude to my parents, because they have choices to abort, but they didn't do that. And interestingly, they waited for 5 years, because first my brother, and they said that they wait 5 years for me. And interestingly, they have a condition that before I born, they decided to have a house, own house, because they don't want me to stay in a rented house. So it's all their deep love. Of course, there are certain triggers, resentments, disconnections, everything is there. But very deep within, I always feel, um, because one thing I realized that whatever the complaints we are holding towards our parents is not because they are bad, sometimes they are too good, because we are not able to reach, or we sometimes feel we are not deserving that. So I don't know, because every time when we heal, I saw this pattern, because we say that, okay, my mother is not good, my father is not good, but somehow deep within, because their complaint is they are not giving me love, because we really want their love. We really want to take that. But one thing I realized from my journey, because so many times we try to parent them, we try to do so many things to get their love, but the being state is the place where we can simply a receiver. So first my gratitude to my parents, then to my brother, because he's the elder one. And one time I realized he's coming from my soul family, my soul group. But he's the one who irritate me a lot, fight with me, scared me because he is very fat than me. So I always fear his boxing. So many fight happens, but still I have a lot of gratitude to him. And another person in my life is my grandmother, my mother's sister, so many people actually, so many people. But there is a turning point happen in my life is my meeting with Latu in my when I'm 10th standard. That's my another gratitude place, because she opens another challenges in my life, open another doors. First starts with very storytelling, interesting, motivating, inspiring, then challenging. Then there is another mentor comes. Her name is Lekha. She made a lot of another realization that she's the one who tell me that spirituality is my path. Because actually I am planning to start a business of my own. That time she said she's an astrologer also, but she worked mostly from the intuition. So she said to me that business is not going to work for you. So you start your journey is spirituality. So I have no idea about what spirituality I'm going to do. So she shared that you start learn yoga, but I didn't listen because I'm not a listener in the beginning stage. So there is an accident happened that helped me to learn yoga. Then the journey is very different. That path is different. Then comes lot of masters, and one of the master I always remember is Amrutananda Nada. It's a Devipuram Guruji I always mentioned, because he showed such compassion to me and he never allowed me to attach with him. He never he he never allowed. He challenged me like anything, because I traveled from here to Visakhapatnam several times. Sometimes even he's the Kundalini master, but he asked me the question once I go there. I asked, "What is Kundalini? I want to learn Kundalini." So he asked, "What is Kundalini? I don't know what is Kundalini. You go out. You're not staying here. I don't know. You find some other master." So almost 7 times. Every time I come here, again I take a ticket, I go back. Again come back, I go back. Again come back. Within 3 months period, I go 7 times. The seventh time, he asked me one question, do you have a pen drive? I said, yeah, I have a pen drive. Okay, take my pen drive, put it and all the files he already have given to me. Then he teach me so many things. So that day I understand that passion, because there are a lot of possibilities for me. Maybe sometimes the feeling of not good enough is also good in that time period, because I feel okay, maybe I'm not good enough. That's why he is not encouraging me. So I am thriving to move because my quest to learn chakras is very important. And in my life, everybody is a teacher actually. So many people are teachers. Everyone is a teacher. And the most beloved teacher is Dr. Newton and Dr. Lakshmi because once I met them, then I stayed there. I'm come very relaxed. Before I am running behind who is my master because I always has that quest about my master. But once I go there, somewhere I felt okay, comfortable. So one thing I realized is the thing which helped my life is my being state. Because there are different states we have. One is the thinking state, we keep thinking. One is feeling state, we keep feeling. Another is the doing state. But in my journey, mostly I always felt that I am ignorant. I don't know anything. But I am curious. I'm very curious and I want to experiment everything. I want to do it by myself. I want to do it. I want to experience. So I did a lot of mistakes. I still remember when I'm in my fifth standard, I have a cycle. I'm very curious about how to dismantle the cycle, and I did it. I completely dismantled it. Then what happened? My parents, when I'm not there, I'm everything I arranged in a way, but somehow I'm not there, and my parents put everything into one bag. So what happened? I don't know how to fix it. So that time everybody laugh at me because I'm doing something very mad. The things which are very good, I make it damaged. That's a comment I heard in my childhood, but I don't know. Still, still I'm curious and still I like to experiment. So that experiment is coming from this being state because whenever I think, I don't know whether I can do certain experiments. Lot of experiments did even in the spirituality. I know when the first time in Kerala, past life regression, there is a lot of medias. They are telling that there are a couple, they are cheating people. So I am very curious, very interested with that comments, that criticism. So what happened once that criticism comes, I decided that I wanted to do so many past life regression. So that time I stop all other things and whoever comes in front of me, I start teaching past life regression. I start doing because I want to experiment. I want to know, is it past life regression means everybody has the idea that only through hypnotization or hypnosis. So then I realized that how I can make people do past life, even open the eyes, even spontaneously. So I did a lot of experiments in that, even open the eyes, even I know Mira, I did a past life session in flight when we both are traveling, but very spontaneous how we can do it. So it all comes from that being state. So being state is when we allow to shut down our thinking mode, because thinking mode always contain a lot of information because we know so many things. This is like this. To do something, we need to move like this. So many pre-understanding inside. So that is our thinking state. Feeling means there are a lot of fears which can limit us, or the emotional space actually. Emotion means certain all the time feeling that, okay, I want to do this from the feeling space. But the being state is very relaxed state. That's a time actually when you born in this world, we are in the being state. So when this being state changed, when the people around us start expecting, Because when we are a child and when you do something and people clap at us, we feel appreciation, and immediately we move from that being state to a doing state. Or sometimes you show some feeling. Feeling can be okay, you show some loving affection to someone, and people start labeling that, wow, this person has a lot of affection. And from that moment onwards, we started becoming a feeling being. We started emoting a more. Actual, our being state is a integration of all these states. We have that thoughts are there, thinking is needed. I'm not saying thinking is not needed. Thinking is needed, feeling is needed, and doing is needed. Once I heard a statement from Osho that when you feel to do something, first you jump, then you think. So normally what we do is we sit and think. Thinking is the last option. First we can do, but that being state is like that. That's why we are child. When we are children, we want to do. I want to do this. I want to experiment this. I want to walk. I wanted to experience that, because that child state is pure being state. Being state is filled with experiment. But what is blocking our experiment? Fear of failure, fear of making mistake. So when we observe as a child, we all come with a lot of energy. I don't see any lazy child. People may label it as lazy, but that laziness is coming from an environment where there is no space to do mistakes. Actually, what we really want is a space to do mistakes. When you do mistakes, someone will tell you that it's okay. It's okay, we are learning from this mistake. You do. So that encouragement is very important. Because this being state, once I still remember a day when I'm teaching my brother, he's 5 years younger, elder than me, but still I got an opportunity to teach him driving. Once I started learning driving. So when I'm teaching him driving, he's so frustrated because he's feeling disturbed that I am already driving, he's not driving. He need to learn from me. So there is a place he drive, and in traffic there is something they put it in every signal space. He smashes everything. Actually, he hit everything, and he is frustrated. He stopped doing it. He said, okay, you drive, I'm not here to drive the car. My life is not for that. You drive, better you drive. So okay, I drive, come back to home. He sit there, he cried, and simply I look at him that, okay, everything is over. Okay, over, come, we can learn. So immediately he said, no, I am doing a lot of mistake, I don't want to. Okay, we can do some more mistake, you come, please come, I am here for you, come. But interestingly, now he got a lot of license from different countries. He's still driving. So that wisdom I got is from my own childhood times, because my parents sometimes allow me to do certain mistakes. Certain mistakes. So once your parent is not allowing you, you need to allow yourself. Because mistakes, without making mistake, we cannot grow. So most of the people, they fear to be in a being state is, in being state, we do mistakes. Because we don't know anything. Everything is new, that is being state. You keep on learning, learning and learning. Every moment is an experiment. Lot of failures actually. I'm not saying now she said healings are happening like this, but I remember there are times nothing is happening, only failure. But I never felt I failed, because it's all experiment. I learned, I do it, but somehow that experiments lead to certain healings, certain teaching, certain changes, because there is no perfection. Because first time I am doing a session with 150 doctors in Trivandrum, Kovalam. That day, actually, interestingly, what happened there is I teach everyone that there is hug stretch. Okay, this is the way we can hug and stretch ourselves. We can love. So I just say one statement that when you hug yourself, don't hug the person near you. Sometimes you have the tendency to hug another person and feel that, oh, this is me. I'm just joking. But some senior person there, very serious person, that person feels I'm offending that person or I'm doing something. So he said, this is not yoga. This is what is he teaching is not yoga. He do so many things. But in that moment, that's my first session. So in that time, one thing I realized is I just stay there. Immediately it hurt me because this is the first session. He's very much angry. He's shouting at me in front of so many people. So I just stay there. I just close my eyes. I said to him that if it is or if it offend you, I'm sorry. But I'm teaching you hugging the stretch. Don't hug the person who near you. I am not going to change what I am telling, but I tell him that if it offend you, because it's your responsibility, it's your mind, it's not mine. Because once I speak something, that something is flowing. So we all have this tendency to be sorry with this life. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, it's life to do experiment. But some people, they want to listen a sorry from you. You can give that sorry, but you don't need to change yourself. That's the courage we need to be in the being state. So every master I see, even Dr. Newton, I see his being state. He once he see a land, that land is completely rock. And his own master said, why you take this challenge? Because you wanted to build, you wanted to create forest, you want to create that. But he's in his being state. He want to do some challenge. He is not fearing the failure. So now when you go and see that QLU campus, there are a lot of trees, a lot of greeneries, so many things. Because when you fear criticism, blame, people will tell you this mistake happened, that mistake happened. It's fine. Live a life, whatever the mistake happened. In my life also, there are a lot of mistakes, a lot of things happened, a lot of challenges happened. But we need to take decision to work on ourselves, working deeper inside. That's why she said, okay, Fanny is not working. How I can work on myself. That wisdom I got from a person who shared about shamanic wisdom. She simply shared to me that shaman is like that. Anything come to your space means you can do inner work and change. You're not going to do any change outside. So you do inner work. So when I know that even in Kerala or even in any country, even in any places, we can make changes outside by changing inside. So one of my master, actually, Devapuram Guruji, he always mentioned it is called Sattvic manifestation. Sattvic manifestation means you are not going outside to change anything, but you change within yourself. So even I change myself, I can make some changes around me, but more people come. Because I know there are a lot of places, they are really ready for change. We always say that, okay, that politics is not good, that what we call prime minister, ministers, all those ministers are not good. It's okay. They are not good. It's fine. People around are not good. Fine. But when you change yourself, we can change ourselves. A collective of people, we can make a change. Actually, there is a vision which comes in 2020 is about Kerala. We did so many meditation class at that time. And again in 2025, that vision again come back for a new change in politics, a silent change by changing oneself. Those who are resonating in their own places, also they resonate. We can bring changes because it's time for us to bring changes. When we see a lot of shadow outside, lot of darkness outside, understand that it's time to realize the light within. There are so many possibility of light is coming. When you start absorbing and focus on the light rather than focusing on the shadow. Shadow is there. You simply accepting that, yes, you cannot change any shadow actually. We say shadow work means working on the shadow doesn't mean you are changing the shadow. No, embracing the shadow. For example, you have a shadow self of lying. There is a shadow self, lying. So what is the light part of you is truth. You are so interested to talk truth. You are authentic. That is the light part of you. But every light, there is a shadow that is liar inside. So what do you need to is, you don't need to change that liar. What is the purpose of that liar? How that liar is helping you in this life? Anybody can answer? How lies are helping in our life? Telling some lies. Anybody can answer.
Nobody wants to answer?
Self-protection. Okay, Dr. Sonal, self-protection. Okay. Still you are fearing to make mistake?
There are some lies that you have to say, not to hurt others.
Hmm.
Then if that brings peace of mind and more light, I think it's okay to lie.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing Sumita shared is sometimes our own compassion self means not only compassion to others, compassion to oneself. That's what Dr. Sonal shared. Compassion to oneself, sometimes we need to protect. We need to protect ourselves. So sometimes this compassion self encouraging us to tell lies. When you are unsure, lies help you to understand the truth. Okay. Escaping confrontation. Okay. Okay. These are all situations actually we are lying is coming from our own compassionate self. So more you understand this compassion self, the more you understand this liar inside, you can give a space to this liar inside you, not to change the liar. Liar is the liar. Black is black. In my t-shirt, in my shirt, you can see certain lines, red line, that white line. It's there. It is there. I'm not changing. Oh, it's red. I don't like red. So I am going to change. No, red is fine. That lines are fine. Same way. Maybe in hair, there are gray hairs. Okay, fine. Small gray. It's fine there. Once you can embrace that shadow, because the politicians around you, lot of corruptions around you, you can simply acknowledge, yeah, corruptions are there. But what to change is change inside. How it is reflecting you, affecting you. Once there is nothing to affect, that change will come to the outside. So that's a way actually when we work ourselves. That's a space actually when someone in your home is ill, you can work on yourself I'm not saying that you don't need to take that person to hospital or give medicine or taking care, but sometimes we have the tendency, if healers have the tendency to heal that person, rather than healing that person, we have the option to heal ourselves. We can heal ourselves. We all did that experiment, and that experiment is very much successful. So many people are telling to us that, okay, I want to heal my mother, but my mother is 70 or 80 years old, and she is not in a position to understand it. Okay, fine. But you can heal yourself. For your mother, that's the biggest possibility. And I appreciate also here Manju Kalyani. She did some amazing such experiment, not only with their parents, with the sisters, children. So there are a lot of possibilities in this healing. So healing is the 21st
And
century.
actually, I'm so grateful to you and madam because you people gave me that wisdom. I can change while I'm changing for myself. I can change others. Thank you.
So everything protect others. Example, for weak or elder person, we hold the truth like some close relatives, etc. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. That protection is coming from our compassion side, actually, our compassionate part. So we all hold a lot of compassion. That's what Manju Kalyani also shared, because when the people around us is ill or they are suffering, we feel, because our empathy starts feeling. But once we are not acknowledging the empathy, when there is no solution for this empathy, what happened? We move to another layer called sympathy. Sympathy is moving beyond our being state. Sympathy is more in a state, either you are in a doing state, you may feel pity about that person, you feel like you are bigger than that person, you feel that I wanted to do something. So there are a lot of forces, a lot of controlling. Actually, in life, so many controlling is coming out of fears. When there is no fear inside, a person who has less fear means more wisdom, because fear is coming from ignorance. So when you can allow your ignorance means when you can be ignorant. In this moment, actually, I am sitting ignorant. Okay, I said, okay, being state, but I don't know what to do with being state. So we just talk about it. But once I started allowing my ignorance, because I don't know. So what happened? There is something beyond which know what is this being state. That starts flowing through me. I am just an instrument. Once we understand that we are all amazing instrument in our life, we are not doing any mistakes in this life. We are only doing in that moment what is flowing, we are doing. Otherwise, that means I'm saying when you are in the being state, you are not doing any mistake. But when you are in a thinking state, when you are in a feeling state, doing state, we do a lot of mistakes. How? We see people who sometimes murder someone. From their being state, they did it. Because to survive or suddenly, spontaneously, they did it. But what we about thinking means they are planning. They wanted to implement that plan. It's a very cold murder things. So those things are the real mistakes in life, and mistakes coming when you are not in your being state. So when you are in your being state, you are not doing any mistakes. So it's okay to embrace. Even people around us that tell you that, okay, you did this mistake. When you are a child means you are in your being state. Now as an adult, you can go to that child, telling that child, it's okay. Because in that being state, that is experiment. Because child is not in a thinking state, not in a feeling state or doing state. Every child is in that being state. So the best practice to reach to our being state is one is meditation, mindfulness. Mindfulness means sometimes you take some pause. You take a pause, a silence, a stillness. Stillness is a beautiful practice to come back to our being state. Stillness means even you still your body. When your body is still, you still your breath. I'm not saying holding your breath. Stilling the breath means now also you can observe. You are not inhale, you are not exhale. You just still your breath. You don't know whether you are inhale and hold or exhale and hold. You don't know it. But your breath is in stillness. Anybody can feel it? Stilling your breath. It's the best moment to come back to our being state. It's called pause. You just pause. When we are child, we play this game statue. When you are doing something, running, and you immediately statue. That center your awareness actually. That's what Osho created a meditation, dynamic meditation. We do so many things, jumping, dancing, immediately there's a pause. Those who did it, they understand with that pause, immediately you'll be in the center. Some days I did this practice walking in the street. Walking means walking very quickly and immediately in a traffic or some places, I immediately pause. But that pause, connecting deeper to yourself. So it's a very simple practice actually. We can do daily life. Stillness, silence. Silence ourselves. Being in our silence. Letting go. Whatever you are holding, you are not able to understand. Some things we are holding is for understanding. Especially from the past, we are holding, we are carrying, why it happened, why it happened. And there is a moment we can say to ourselves, I don't know why it happened. Leave it. If it meant to come, it will come. Because people do so many healings and still say that it's not working. Actually, in my experience, every healing is working. Even you are going to do healing with a therapist or a healer, he has no sense of healing. Still, that intention of healing is something very powerful. That healing works when you intend that in this moment, I want to heal myself. That healing work, every healing is working. Because why I am saying this, because in my past life workshop, I want to share this because it's so important. In my past life workshop, there is, there is pairing and practicing. And one of my pair, that person is, I think, 70-year-old. And he's doing session to me. And he is reading everything and connecting. But I intend that in this session, I wanted to heal myself. I want to heal certain issue I am facing. I want to heal. And I am lying down. He is reading his presence. He is reading. Whatever he is reading, I'm just going through that. I completely surrender and go. Immediately, I enter into a past life. That past life where I'm crying that my mother died and I'm crying. I'm crying immediately. This person is telling, okay, because I already go to the past life. He only read this, this to connect to the childhood days, means college days. But I already reached to the past life. So he said, okay, let's stop the crying. We can go to the college days. So that time, I said, okay, one part of me really feel laughing, but still I understand, accept his innocence. I said that I want to process, you just be in silence. That's it. You don't need to do anything. Only read the last statements once it comes. So you just stay there. But I go through that past life. I cried. I go through. Interestingly, in between, I'm seeing that this person is going. There are chocolates. There are chocolates in some place. He come chop. All these sounds are coming. But still, I understand one thing, that his presence is so amazing. His presence helped me to go to that past life. So that presence itself is valuable. When you observe this presence, that's why in coming 14th and 15th, we are doing a webinar. Actually, interestingly, 9 months before, we talk about this topic, mother connection. Interestingly, I don't know how many of you observe it. After that, we didn't announce any workshop. We didn't do anything. Actually, we think planning about that we can do this. Nothing worked actually almost 9 months, and she delivered a baby in the Oro Villa. Meditation. It's like that actually. People will, it's like that process of creativity. So then that name, because I said she delivered a baby means the name coming to her is Madhur Maitri, the tree of abundance. Otherwise, we may put their simple name, okay, mother connection, simple. But this name coming to her means I'm still curious what is coming, because I don't know what is coming in that session. What can come? Because some sessions itself is curious, because lot of new insights can come, new wisdom can come, because we are not preparing and holding so many things about what is this mother Maitri, or we don't know about everything. But that time when something is flowing, because you know that when you deliver a baby, my Guruji taught me that when a mother deliver a baby, and he shared that immediately the Lakshmi Devi, he shared like that. He talked about Devis. Lakshmi Devi immediately pour milk into mother's breast. So even the child come out, child is not need to starve. Immediately there is a milk. There is that nourishment is there. Same way, the Madhur Maitri comes, the something again coming. We are waiting. What is it? We are also excited. So that connection is so important. That's why this being state means that connecting, because that presence. I see a lot of people, they have struggle relationship with their parents, and one day they passed away. They go through a lot of turbulence and they don't know now how to process. And a lot of people, they simply start believing that, okay, my parents are not here, everything is fine. But that connection is not fine. When we do constellation, we see that that connection is not fine. Connection fine means we need to connect, we need to heal, we need to process. Then only that connection will open. Otherwise, we simply feel. Because I shared a question to everyone. Still now, I'm not saying that all the 10 are yes for me. There are some no still existing, still processing, still working. When we become more authentic, we see a lot of no. Because every minute layers are very important. But sometimes when they passed away, we don't know how to process it. We feel guilty that, okay, I have resentment to them. So what we do is we suppress our resentment. But we never realize that it's not going to help us or the person who vacated, because they are looking there. Okay, once you heal that, the connection becomes stronger. They started communicating to you. A lot of people, they experience their communication. That communication is not coming from our mind, because our mind need to satisfy us, create certain communication. But in the deep soul level, communication is very transforming. So that need to happen only by open our real connection. That connection only help us to understand the value of presence. Presence means first is our own presence. So today, for me, is birthday means I'm valuing my presence. This moment is very important. So this presence always stays. Today, also we shared about the story of Socrates. I don't know how many of you know it. Socrates has only two options: either drink poison or telling a lie. But Socrates decided to drink poison. People always think Socrates is a mad guy because you can leave. Why you drink poison? Because he give that much importance to your truth. Your own truth, actually, your truth. Authenticity means your inner truth. So it's so important we need to reach to that space of authentic, mindful being state. That's the most abundant state, actually. No money, no richness, no luxury, no facilities can give you when you are authentic deep inside you. You feel immense bliss inside, happiness inside. I see a lot of people who are millionaires living like a beggar. But I see recently, I see a beggar in Trivandrum. I have a small conversation with that person. He's looking like a millionaire. His eyes are glittering. I immediately sense that person is an enlightened soul. But he don't want to accept, he don't want to connect that. But he just for some moment of communication, because that presence itself feels something in the heart. Because that's a presence actually. That is our true abundance. So this year, 2025, we already put the name as Abundant Being the group. Next year, we change the name. So before changing the name, looking forward, all of you experience their abundant being. So we can do a meditation now. Okay. So intention is more important. When you intend, that is possible. So when you are ready, you can close your eyes.
Be comfortable in the space you are in. And bringing your awareness to your beautiful breath. The life force energy that is flowing through you. Let us be grateful to this beautiful air that is flowing through. Feel your body settling into the earth beneath you, supported and grounded. And allow yourself to take a deep breath in, taking the life-giving energy of the earth. And as you are taking this energy and you're bringing it up into your body is getting relaxed as you exhale, releasing any tension, any worry, simply being here and now. Allowing yourself to take another deep breath in, feeling this beautiful energy throughout your whole of your body, relaxing every part of your body. Allow this beautiful Mother Earth energy to caress you, relax you completely. Bringing your awareness to your heart space. Feel the gentle rhythm of your heart as it beats, sustaining your life with each beat. Imagine a soft golden light growing in your heart. This is the light of gratitude. It begins as a spark, and with each breath, it expands, filling your entire chest. Think of one thing you are deeply grateful for today. It could be a person, a moment, or simply this present breath. Allow the feeling of gratitude to expand the golden light within you. With this golden light in your heart, bring to your mind your teachers, your parents, your masters who have guided you in your journey. Feel their love and hear their wisdom. In this moment, we honor and give thanks to them. Silently in your heart, say thank you. Imagine sending this beautiful golden light from your heart to theirs as a gesture of profound gratitude. In this moment, let us collectively send our gratitude and blessing to our Roopesh sir too, whose wisdom, compassion, and presence inspire us all. You can visualize him surrounded by a radiant golden light, a light filled with our collective love and gratitude. Offer your blessings to him for health, happiness, and spiritual growth. Let us take a moment together to be grateful for receiving all the wisdom and the channeling he does for us, to receive all of that, surrendering ourselves to the being he is. Allowing yourself to be in this beautiful golden energy. Feel it expanding in your heart, outwards from your heart. Not only to your loved ones, but to your community, to the land, and to the entire planet. Feel, sense, and know that the earth is glowing with this energy of gratitude. And the more you are in this beautiful energy of gratitude, the more you are aligned to your higher self, to the higher beings, and to the creator of all that is. Every thought of gratitude you send ripples out, touching the lives of others in ways you cannot see, but you can trust.
In this moment, completely allow yourself to be in a beautiful golden light. Feel your whole presence inside this golden light. And this golden light is free to move anywhere at any time. And it can deeply connect to any time period to understand the deeper impressions existing. And it has a profound power to heal, nurture, transform. So, in this moment, allowing this golden ball of light, your own inner presence, traveling back and back in time to the moment you born on this planet Earth, your present current life. Till then, you are in your mother's womb, completely be in that space as a total presence, as a total light. You are waiting for your own self, which is coming out from your mother's womb. That's staying there for a long time inside, in that dark cave. So you know that that part of yourself don't like so much light, so much sound. So in this moment, you understand this and you protecting that part of yourself coming out from your mother's womb with minimum light, minimum sound. And in that beautiful sound, like a music from your presence, very telepathically, you can welcome that precious one. You can tell to that part of yourself, welcome, precious one. I'm so glad you are born on this moment. This moment is the moment of divine blessing. You are coming to this sacred space, sacred land. And this sacred land is becoming more sacred with your presence, with your beautiful energy. You are seen, truly seen. You are special, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, a unique, radiant expression of divine reality. Open your energy, that presence, to feel that part of yourself, that you are completely taking that part into the heart with deepest respect. You can tell to that part, there is nothing you need to change, nothing you need to prove. I love you as you are. Breathe into this love. Feel it filling your chest, softening your heart, flowing through your entire being. Feel like I love everything about you. The way you laugh, the way you dream, the way you simply exist. Everything, every emotions, where you are angry, where you are crying, everything. And every needs are important. Need to be experienced warmth, need to experience softness. Every need of a hug, a touch, a respect. And tell to that part every longing, every whisper, every tear. I hear it, I hold it. I am here for you always. Completely open your presence and surrounding this part of you, that being, divine being inside. Completely be committed to that part. I make time for you. I gently touch you. I gently hug you. I gently kiss you. Together, feel you both are relaxing into this love. That relaxation is deeply feeling like a cherished moment, feeling like a warm hug. I am belonging. Completely allow yourself to open your heart. Feel that joy of presence, that illuminating light inside you, and give all the freedom, your birthright. You have the freedom to see and hear what is here, fully present in the beauty of now. You have the freedom to speak your truths, to say what you feel and think without fear or hesitation. You have the freedom to feel everything within you: joy, sadness, excitement, peace. Each feeling is valid, each one is yours. You have the freedom to take risks, to explore life in your own secure and beautiful way. Breathe deeply, feeling each of this freedom settling into your soul. Feel how this exhalation is opening the world and inviting you to step fully into your being. I see you, I honor you, I celebrate you. Completely be in your own presence, basking in the glow of unconditional love inside. Nourish you, remind you with this infinite light within. Then tell to that part, sing a song to that part about that birth, that day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. You can add your name. Happy birthday to you. Greatly welcome that one. Once you welcome, you are completely honor and respect the two people who are the reason behind this wonderful moment. Thank you to my mother. Thank you to my father. Observe your breath. Feel your heart space for next 30 seconds.
Feel this energy is filling you, expanding from you, deeper and deeper and growing inside. This energy growing down like your roots, grounding you, make you more stable, settled in this moment. Feel like a tree growing down and the same moment pulling up towards the light of consciousness, expanding your soul, feeling deeply grounded and expanding at the same moment. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. 1. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better. 2. Every day realizing the divine nature of our being. 3. Every day we can open and awaken our inner wisdom. 4. Gently rubbing your palms, placing on your eyes. 5. Open your eyes with a beautiful smile. And you can open all of your videos so that we can take one small picture.
Okay, smile.
Last but not least, my sincere gratitude to Priya, because it's really a surprise that she put inside the meditation. Uh, Actually, I really feel all of your love which is coming and surrounding me. It's a beautiful feeling I experienced today. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for making this day amazing. Because after 2020, uh, uh, I'm celebrating my birth sign with my family and celebrating my date of birth with her, actually. Okay.
So see you all for our next workshop, that is Maitri Tree of Abundance. And oh yeah, is there anyone who wants to share today's experience? You can share.
Thank you, Roopesh sir and Chechi, for this wonderful session. Happy birthday, sir. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the Corona time because that's the time when I came for your Hridayakasha Dharana session, and that's when my life literally changed a lot. I can't express my gratitude in words. I'm so happy for all the sessions that I attended from you, and whatever changes that has happened. Even earlier when I used to be alone, I used to feel sad. But now, after your session, I started enjoying my own company. Even when I'm alone, I'm not feeling like that something is missing or that sadness was not there. I started loving myself more. So that's one positive change. And even in this session also, when Preeti was mentioning about that light, we all I mean, that golden light, uh, I was feeling like a butterfly, and I was just I flying around you, and I'm so happy. That was feeling, um, some feeling which I don't have words. So that's that much happiness I was feeling with that golden butterfly, and just flying above the universe. Uh, some kind and in between, when that mother connection that started, my left side, my chest was having a pain, a pricking pain, from that moment onwards. Even after our session, it was like continuing. And I just said to that pain that I see you, I acknowledge you. That, I mean, I don't know what it is, but I just felt to say like that. Now it's a kind of reduced, but yeah, that was one experience I was having during that session. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chechi.
Thank you. Actually, he did a kickstart of the next coming mother connection, you know. That's why you found that, you know, because this is the kickstart. Okay. I hope you can find healing in that coming class, because it is connected with the mother, and I know it is going to be something amazing.
And I'm so happy that you implement that lesson. You said to that pain, I see you, I acknowledge you. That's beautiful, actually. That's
Thank you,
really
sir.
wonderful.
Honoring your pain, you know, most of the people don't do that, even if you hear. Thank you. Anybody else wants to share?
I don't want to share about the meditation because I was not very truthful. I was working in between, so I didn't really go got into the trance. But happy birthday, sir. You both have played a very important role in my life, and yeah, I don't have words to express how much it has helped me in progressing in my career. It was stagnant. Now you have freed me. I am flying high. So all thanks to you, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Who's that?
Meera?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Your vibrations are speaking. I don't think you need
Yeah.
words. Okay. Mm.
In today's meditation, after Chechi's voice, I just felt like lying down. So I lie down on the bed, and there was a blanket on my legs, and there was another blanket on my lap. Just a bundle of a quilt, which I just placed it on my lap. And then your session started. I really felt like me giving birth to myself, sir, because it was just right on my lap, just like coming out of my womb. So I really got a chance to take that blanket like a teddy bear. I could bring it back on my chest, just like after delivery, I'm taking it towards my chest and holding it there. And the most beautiful part was taking enough time to just be there, just be with that self, just taking our time together. That was so much of healing, that just feeling that touch, the smell, the warmth, everything, taking enough time to feel that. And then I just hold it just like a baby and a mother. I don't know whether to say us or me or we. I don't know. Just being there.
Actually, I got an answer from this from you. Remember today I messaged you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I messaged you today because I don't know, something came up when I was in a meditative state, and I was a little worried about you, you know. So I asked her, then I just wrote to you, but now I got the answer. Because you are actually mothering yourself now, I don't have to worry.
I was taking that time all these days. I was getting into that role and slowly being okay with that role and slowly getting into that mode.
Thanks to the
Thank
universe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
You can sing for him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Roopesh sir, Priya ma'am. I don't think Sumita here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think there will be another day to say these words because today is Rupesh sir's birthday. My heart is just flowing with gratitude. During COVID time, Chinda Chechi told me there is a sir called Roopesh sir doing some amazing sessions. Sumita, you want to hear, attend? Then I don't know even what spirituality is. Then I just listened to one video about taking responsibility. What does that mean? So it's like it was just 4 or 5 years back. So from that point to today, how much change happened within me? It's about being authentic, who you are, what you really want in life. And then what I realized is it takes immense courage to listen to you, sir, to implement the things you are saying. I had I just quit my tech world, and then 40 years of my learning, my education. Now I am like completely in different field. Now I am the owner of a company.
Wow.
So I'm the we haven't break even or anything, but still I'm running a company. And it's just I don't know where I am getting help from. Just being the being state, I get the right people from somewhere. uh, all I'm saying is it takes immense courage to follow your words, and you are just guidance, light. Chichi, you played a big role in my life. Mm, thank you so much. I cannot explain in words the change happened within me. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
That's so awesome.
Thank you.
It is so wonderful to hear you all because, you know, a lot of times we don't get feedback. And after many years, some people come back and tell all
Yes,
these things happen.
sir told like, okay, you go and study and study and study, like unnecessarily you take so much, but it's all not needed if you are in the right path. When you identify the right path, you have the wisdom within. So I got all this guidance from you. That just told me, hey, you are in the wrong path. You are putting effort in wrong direction. It's like the presence, right? Every session with you both, something changes within me. It's just healing happens. the mind become clear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Happy birthday. And, Leena.
Yeah, Lena.
So I was holding what to say because I'm full of gratitude and I don't have enough words to express. And you both know me very well, what I told you. And from my uh, bottom of my heart, I'm so grateful to you both. And
You're the master of gratitude now. You're having a workshop going on on WhatsApp, right?
so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yes, and lots of love to both of you. During this Corona time, as I shared, it was a blessing for me. I don't know to start like how to express, but it's a. I never felt any boredom during this period of time. I felt like I am in a height, somewhere in the height. So during the meditation, when I saw myself, this is the first time I am seeing that one word came in my head, that sovereign. What's that? Then I felt, oh my God, it sounds good. I could feel that energy, and this time I'm seeing myself. I could feel the cheeks of my mother, and also I could feel the hand of my father. So during that time, it was just like as, oh, maybe that is the reason. Just like a sovereign, no, I felt between my father and mother. Now it got cleared. Yes, and lots of love to both of you.
Lots of love to you too.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
Thank you. Big hug to you.
Thank you.
Roopesh, so this is Suresh. Can I take 2 minutes?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, definitely, like everyone said, thank you so much for this session, and as well as like I'm grateful for connecting with you as well. So like many times we ask like how to find a guru, but generally many places I've seen this answer that you cannot find a guru. Guru selects you. So thank you for selecting me in that sense. And then coincidentally, though I from early childhood I got a chance to connect with this so-called spiritual gurus, many gurus, learning Sanskrit, learning some scriptures and all that. But really speaking, like Sumita was telling, it's not about the studies, like how it impacts you or how it releases you from the bondage or whatever you call. So not learning so much or being a pandit doesn't help. It is getting the right path and then getting the right channel. And that I also thank my wife. Actually, I brought her into some kind of spiritual world, but then she has brought me back into this channel. And then my niece also connected with you first. Then they told, okay, Rupesh sir, then you connect with Rupesh sir. Then I'm very lucky that you are also located in Ernakulam, Tripundra, and I could first time connect directly with you. That is the biggest grace. And actually, my family is envying me for that. They are all connecting through online. So I could directly come to your house and then meet you. And thank you so much. And seek your blessings. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I say quickly?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chichi Nishi here.
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Let me pin you. Yeah, Nishi.
But I could just, I don't think I have enough words, and I don't think I'll ever have enough words to thank you both. Because you made me a different person. To feel this way today, I could not have done this ever without you. So it just means like, I know I've cried a lot, I've been scolded by you, but it's at that moment, I have to say, I was upset, I was angry, all of that. But I'm so happy that you could say that directly to me. And it's like having a family. And the safety and security I feel in your presence And so when you shout at me also, you're not shouting per se, but when you say that so authoritatively, I've always felt like, why are you yelling at me? But no, but the thing is, you're not yelling. You're like so sure of what you're saying. Your conviction is so strong. And then I'm forced to rethink of not willing to accept at that moment. So those words just come back to me time to time. And I'm very grateful to you, sir. I don't know how many words I will ever have, but to make me who I am at this point and to shed so many layers of my life, to feel lighter, I can't thank you enough. And JJ, you've always been such a great support. I mean, I call you like you're living next to, like, you're in my next room or something. That's how easily I come and reach out to you. Like I call you like JJ. It's the thing is, I know you're a healer and you work with so many people, but I always forget it. And it's also because I don't have older siblings. I always had to be the oldest in my family. So when you have someone like a brother and sister you can reach out to without, thinking twice, it's very different, and I think unconsciously, I think I've given you both that space that you're my family. And I'm very thankful to you, sir. And I don't know, I don't think I have enough words, but I can say you helped me a lot. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
And happy birthday. And may God bring everything that you're supposed to do in this life. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishi.
Hello, sir. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Priya, both of you. And I really don't have enough words to express my, like whatever sir have told, that um, I'm really, really grateful that you all guided me to my real soul path. So thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chinta. All good? Anybody wants to talk?
Thank you all for your wonderful presence.
Ronal, you're okay?
Yes, Susie, I will not say that. I'm not sure what to talk about.
That's okay. That's okay. I just asked you because
Yeah.
okay. Okay, see you for the Matra Maitri Tree of Abundance class because it is going to just root and keep you abundant once you align with it. Okay. So bye bye.
Big hug to you.